Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of the Chelmsford City Home Nation Heroes. We are back today and it's time for the playoffs. Since you last with us, it has been a while. We drew 1-1 with Dulwich Hamlet. We had a 3-0 loss to Hampton and Richmond, who have gone on to win the league. We drew 0-0 with Worthing, who I believe finished second or third. We then beat Dartford 1-0. 3-3 draw with Cheshunt. A 3-3 draw with Farnborough. We lost 3-0 to Oxford City. We then drew 1-1 with Hungerford Town. We lost 5-1 to Hemel Hempstead. And then we beat Taunton 2-0 on the final day of the season. The 5-1 against Hemel Hempstead is particularly concerning because that is who we play today in the first round of the playoffs. In the league, in the end, we finished in 6th place, so we were in the penultimate playoff spot. So we are playing Hemel Hempstead. Cheshunt have already knocked out Worthings. They finished 4th, not 3rd, as I thought they did. As you can see, Hampton and Richmond ran away with the league. Oxford and Ebbsfleet ended up in 2nd and 3rd. It was very close in the playoffs and even down to like Bath. There was a lot of teams in contention for pretty much all of those places. However, as you've seen, we need a big improvement on our last game. Our lineup to try and get that improvement, we've got Edam in goal, a back four of Aina, Aluwu, Elabd and Noakes. James is the holding midfielder, Talent Ayitri in the middle, with Yeela on the right, Ruff in the number 10, Dunn on the left and Jackson up front. Early on, we've got a highlight straight away. Aluwu knocks the ball down to James and it's cleared away as far as Poku. However, Hemel Hempstead on the ball early on. Greenridge, oh my goodness, they tore us apart very easily then, and we've got away with it. However, they've now got a free kick, goes for goal, it goes just wide and over. However, again, they are all over us. They've got another free kick to the far post. Oh, Morgan Griffiths has put Hemel Hempstead 1-0 up. That's took them 6 minutes. They've had 3 highlights in 6 minutes. They've had 4 shots in those 6 minutes, and now they lead. We now have a free kick of our own here. Ruff is stood over it. Is he going to go for goal? He is indeed and hits the bar. Roberts clears it away. However, bad news, Hemel Hempstead are back in our half. And in the corner, cross comes in. Green, I mean, it's not even difficult. He's literally an open man in our 6-yard box from a throw-in that was basically on the corner line. Why have we only, where have I set this up in our set pieces? Where is that up for us to have 3 men defending our box? We should have every man back in that scenario. 2-0 down at half-time. And it's highly likely we're not getting very far in the playoffs. Ruff with a corner sends it into Aluwu, who heads it just wide. I'm not sure. Ruff with a free kick from deep. It's toward our players. James heads in. We've got one back early in the second half. Cameron James gets one back. Talent Ayitri is on the ball here in central midfield for Chelmsford. Lays it off to Yeela on the right-hand side. We've made a signing for the right wing, by the way, ready for next season. From St Albans, Kieran Wiltshire is going to be joining us. Hopefully, he's got better shots on him than that. We've got a free kick now for Hemel Hempstead towards the far post. It's headed away by Aluwu, only as far as Obi, and it's cleared away. However, Bright collects it. Can we get any pressure on them? Obi is back on the ball, plays it towards Greenwich, but Aluwu deals with it. Aina back to Aluwu, and then back to the goalkeeper, and we're able to pass it out from the back. Elabd goes long. Jackson can't win the header. Still maintain. That is something we massively miss. However, Greenwich is in behind here and fantastic goal. Just a fantastic goal. I can't even deny it. Well, it's looking highly unlikely we get back in this game, but we'll bring Winfield on at centre-back and Dowling on in midfield. Noakes throws the ball short to Winfield, who's obviously just come on the pitch, goes for a long ball over the top and finds no one except the goalkeeper for Chelmsford. He's come a long way out of his box, but plays the ball forward. Aina heads it down to Yeela. Can we make a chance out of this? It would be a bizarre chance, but Yeela crosses it just ahead of Jackson. He collects it, though. Noakes back on the ball. Dunn with a weird cross to Yeela. Back across the box. Down. He's got all the net to aim at and puts it straight to the keeper. And a free kick for Hemel Hempstead hits the bar. That would have been game over. We've got the slimmest of chances as it stands. Obi throws the ball into Dada, and then Brown is on the ball at left back for Hemel Hempstead. Ball over the top. Aina heads it back to Edom in goal. Can we go up the other end and cause some trouble? The ball goes to no one, and Hemel Hempstead are back on the ball. Greenwich loses out to Aluwu, however Dowling then loses out to Poku, and unfortunately the ball over the top to Obi is probably about to be the end of the game. Dada with the header hits the bar on its way over, but we've got 5 minutes, we need to find 2 goals. And unfortunately, it wasn't to be. We deservedly lose in the playoffs, if we're being honest. There wasn't a chance we deserved to win that game. And unfortunately, we've got another year in the Valorama National League South, but also we never really deserved to get out of that one. We will just quickly run through the season review though, and we're not going to go through all the transfers because, first of all, there's a lot of them. Second of all, they don't really mean a lot. I also don't know how many of them were actually our transfers, so there's that as well. FA Cup, they wanted us to be competitive. They're very happy because we got to the first round before getting knocked out by Northampton. The FA Trophy, they wanted us to be competitive, and again, they were pleased we got to the third round. And again, we got knocked out by Altrincham. I don't think that's something that we can really be too unhappy about. Moments to remember was our 6-1 win against Chichester from back in September in the FA Cup. Match to remember was our 5-0 win against Dartford from back in December. And the goal of the season was Rough's game against Chippenham Town back in January. This was when we were going through our 5-3-2 phase, so that feels a long time ago to me. We've had so many different formations this season. Let's have a quick look at it. Trotter to Rough. It is a lovely goal, to be fair. Goal of the season? Might be pushing it a little bit, but also I can't think of any standout goals for us. There's not a lot to go through finance-wise because, again, it's our first season, so you don't get much in regards to last season. Shirt sales, 133 shirts sold. That is drastically down to what I'm used to managing Manchester United offline. Jackson, Trotter, Dowling, James and Dunn were the main shirt sellers. And best 11 was Edom in goal, Barnum Bob, Winfield, Aluwu, Noakes as the back 5. James in the holding midfielder, Yealer, Dowling, Ruff, Dunn and Jackson. Basically the team almost that's just finished the season against Hemel Hempstead. Fans player of the season was Dave Winfield. Young player of the season was Dowling. Signing of the season was Ellisy. Simeon Jackson with 32 goals this season. Yealer with 14 assists, despite that I didn't think he'd done a lot out there on the right-hand side, but maybe he's done more than I give him credit for. Cameron James with the most player of the matches with 6. And we've also got our little timeline of the season, but there's not really much that we can look at there because it's basically just our transfers. Nothing particularly interesting. Supporter profile update. We've lost some fair weather fans and gained more family fans, which, sure, I'm going to say that's a good thing. We've got more people following us on social media, and the supporter influence on the board is quite high apparently. Season ticket waiting list is 0. We've got 125 season ticket holders. However, this is where things are about to get interesting for us. Only 2 players, Talented Yetri and Edom, are contracted until the end of next season. Everyone else is up for debate. So we've got some tough decisions now to decide who should stay and who should go. Someone like Lewis Dunn, for example, he's a brilliant player, but £700 a week, can we afford that? They're the decisions we're going to have to make. We're going to have to look at keeping Jackson in because he scored 32 goals this season. It'd be silly not to. However, despite that, he is also 35, 36 now? 36 as of March. So we definitely want another option up front. So let me know down below what you think we need to be focusing on over the summer. We are probably going to bring in a lot of new players if all goes to plan. Leave a like down below. Comment what you think we can do next season. Do you think next year we get promotion? Maybe through winning the league? Let me know what you think. Subscribe if you're enjoying the content on the channel. And thank you very much for watching.